Xiaomi 14T Pro. This is the phone we've all been waiting for. I believe it's one of the most exciting releases of the year, and for good reason. Packed with cutting-edge features like blazing fast charging, a jaw-dropping display, and some seriously impressive camera tech, this phone stands tall against the competition. And the best part? It offers all of this at a price that won't break the bank. So let's explore the Xiaomi 14T Pro and see what makes this phone such a powerhouse. Let's start with the design and display, because for me, the first impression of any phone is how it looks and feels in the hand. The Xiaomi 14T Pro has a 6.7-inch OLED display with a 144Hz refresh rate and Dolby Vision support. Now, this screen is an absolute treat for anyone who loves media consumption or gaming on their phone. It's sharp, it's vibrant, and I believe the 4000 nits of peak brightness make this one of the brightest displays you can get in 2024. Whether you're using it outdoors in direct sunlight or watching HDR content, this screen is a beast. What I also like is how the design strikes a balance between premium and rugged. Even though the back is made of glass, Xiaomi has designed it to look more like metal, giving it a solid industrial feel. It's sleek, but be careful, it's still glass, so I'd recommend using the included case for protection. Now let's talk performance, because that's really where the Xiaomi 14T Pro shines. This phone is powered by the MediaTek Dimensity 9300 Plus chipset, which in my experience handles everything like a champ. I've been using this phone for gaming, multitasking, and just about everything else, and I have to say, I haven't noticed any major differences compared to the Snapdragon processors I've used in the past. If you're into gaming, like me, you're going to love the performance. I've been playing Call of Duty Warzone and a few other heavy-duty games on high settings, and it's smooth as butter. Plus, the 144 refresh rate really takes that smoothness to the next level. The Dimensity 9300 Plus might not be as famous as Snapdragon, but in real-world use, I believe it holds up incredibly well. Alright, let's talk about battery life, because this is where things get really interesting. The Xiaomi 14T Pro comes with a 5000 mAh battery, which is pretty standard for flagships these days. What's not standard, however, is the insane 120W fast charging. I believe this is one of the best features of the phone. I mean, who wouldn't want a phone that can charge from 0 to 100% in under 30 minutes? My iPhone 16 takes almost 2 hours, and the Galaxy S24 Ultra takes over an hour, but the 14T Pro only takes 19 minutes to fully charge. That's insane. Now, Xiaomi doesn't include the 120W charger in the box, which is a bit of a letdown, but you can pick one up pretty cheaply. Even with a third-party charger, this phone charges faster than anything else I've used. The camera system on the Xiaomi 14T Pro is also pretty impressive. You get a 50MP main camera, a 50MP telephoto, and a 12MP ultra-wide. What really sets it apart is the Leica branding on the camera system. I've been using the Leica Authentic mode for most of my shots, and I have to say, the color science here is different in a good way. The photos come out with a unique tone and mood that you won't find on many other smartphones. The main camera performs great in all kinds of lighting, and I've been impressed by how well it handles low light situations. The details are sharp, and there's very little noise. As for video, you can shoot up to 8K at 30 frames per second or 4K at 60 frames per second, which is a huge plus. However, there's a catch. You can only shoot HDR video in 4K at 30 frames per second, which feels a little limiting. But if you're looking for something more creative, Xiaomi's Director Mode gives you full control over all the video settings. Now, a phone is only as good as the software that runs it, right? The Xiaomi 14T Pro runs on Xiaomi's HyperOS, which is based on Android 14. I believe Xiaomi has really nailed it with the software experience here. It's smooth, customizable, and filled with features like lock screen tweaks, always-on display options, and more. Plus, with full support of Google's cloud AI features like Gemini, you can use AI tools for everything from answering complex questions to managing tasks. I've found Gemini Live to be a pretty cool feature for having natural conversations with AI. It's like talking to a really smart friend. So, what's the final verdict on the Xiaomi 14T Pro? Well, I believe this is one of the best affordable flagship phones you can get this year. From the super fast charging to the high-quality display and strong performance, this phone offers a lot without the sky-high price tag of an iPhone or Galaxy device. Sure, there are some compromises, like no charger in the box and limited HDR video options, but for the price, I think it's a fantastic deal. If you're considering upgrading your phone or looking for a new daily driver that won't break the bank, the Xiaomi 14T Pro should definitely be on your radar. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button.